Hi ladies, this is Amber Mellon and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And if you are not new here, then hey girl, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. If you ladies like this video, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If this video has helped you, if this video has given you insight, if this video has given you clarity, please hit that like button. All right, so today's video is a moon and star therapy video, and today I wanted to talk about mental health. So this will be a part of mental health. I know I have a lot of guys that watch my channel, so hey to all the guys out there watching my channel, but my channel is really geared towards women because I'm a woman, and I can identify a lot with women. So I'm really here to encourage, uplift, and inspire all my women, especially women who are entrepreneurs or want to be an entrepreneur, striving to be an entrepreneur. I really want to help you mentally because I know from experience that everything starts in the mind. So if we can get our mind to be healthy, full of life, full of positive affirmations, full of positive thoughts, then that will help us to manifest whatever we're trying to do that's happening on the outside of our bodies, okay? So today I want to talk about being in transition. In my last video I mentioned that I was in a funk, and it almost had symptoms of depression. And excuse the noise in the background, ladies, this is the only time I have to do this video. Somebody is mowing grass in the neighborhood. So yeah, I digress. Yeah, so I was in a bit of a funk because my life is, I've had a lot of major changes to happen. I've had a baby last year. I closed my salon last year after working so hard. After 3 years, after finally starting to see the money I want to make and the clients I want to make, after all that hard work that I put in, a pandemic happened, and I closed my salon, and everything has worked out for the best. Everything that I felt guided to do intuitively has definitely worked out for me. And you ladies know that I have started school. I've been in school for, I want to say, 2 or 3 weeks now. I started August 16th, so I think it's either been about 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. I believe this is the 3rd week. So school is going good. So my life has just been in a major transition. But a couple of weeks back, I just was not aware of that. I just wasn't mentally aware, like being present with what's going on in my life, what's going on in my mind, what is happening in my life, how I'm closing one chapter and going into another chapter. And so basically what God was dealing with me about is how to recognize when your life is in transition, because sometimes you can get a little down about it, you can get sad about it, you can even get depressed about it. And so sometimes we might feel like we're in a funk, or we might have those symptoms of depression, which lack of energy, you don't have any inspiration, no creative ideas coming, you kind of feel like you're stuck, like mentally stuck, tired, kind of feel like life is passing you by, kind of feel like, other people are advancing and you're not. And so what God was telling me to do was to be present, to acknowledge those feelings, and to really think about all the things that have been transpiring, up until this point. And so basically I was just feeling down, uninspired to do YouTube, uninspired to be on social media, uninspired to be on Instagram, tired, sad, a sadness that I really couldn't shake for a while, especially, being inside the house most of the time because I am a stay-at-home mom. And so I just wasn't recognizing, like, hey, you're in the in-between times. And I think the in-between times in life when you're transitioning from one chapter to the next is the most critical time to stay positive. So that's really what I want to hone in, is staying positive when you're transitioning from one level to the next. Because what God or Spirit is trying to show you, or whoever you believe in, is that when you've mastered something in your life and God is calling you to a new level or another level of awareness, or a higher level of authority, or you're about to accumulate more things, there needs to be knowledge that comes with that. There has to be wisdom that comes with that, and you have to do some inner work, and you have to kind of do some self-reflection, and you have to release and let go of the things that's no longer serving you. You have to confront this new chapter in your life, this new thing that God has guided you to, or Spirit has guided you to. It's important to be mindful of what you're telling yourself. I was telling myself, oh, my life is blah. Nothing's going on in my life. Nothing's happening. It seems like everything's passing me by. And so that is that little, that energy of being in between. And if we're not careful, we can miss all the wisdom and guidance for this new chapter and for this new level of our lives. And so one of the things that being in transition, closing one door, closing one chapter, moving on to the next, especially if you've taken a leap of faith and the old you is gone and you've accepted the new you. A lot of times it takes a while to really step into your power, to really step into who you truly are. And once you are comfortable with that, you're no longer fearful or scared of that, to step into your power, to be a light. With that comes major transitions. With that comes different decisions to make, different people to hang around, different people to let go, a new level of awareness. Do you need to educate yourself more? Do you need, what does it require? What is required of you to start this new thing? And a lot of times before this new thing gets started, it's a lot of fear. It's a lot of fear and anxiety. OMG, starting school, the first week of school, I had so much anxiety because I'm like, holy crap. For one, I'm not on school like that. I don't really like school, never really have liked school. I'm just doing this because I've been guided to go back to school and get a degree in psychology, because I believe that getting that extra knowledge and getting that degree is just going to give me access to when I finally start operating as a business, this new venture I want to start, this new project that I want to start. Having that degree is just going to give me access. That's all that means. I'm not really on degrees and on titles and on school. I don't really care. But I have to listen to my inner guidance and follow that, because I think like 2 years ago, even before I had my daughter, God had been dealing with me about career change. And it's so funny that years ago, I would say probably at least 6-7 years ago, I used to be careful what you ask for. I used to pray. I'd be like, God, I just want to have a job where I can work for myself. I can start a family and be at home with my daughter and raise my kids and work from home and be able to make money from home and to be happy with that. That used to be my prayer years ago, and now it's finally here. I've had a baby. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm able to be with my baby 24/7. I'm able to go to school online from home full time, and soon I'll be able to work and start this new venture, this new business of mine from home, and do that full time. So you got to be careful what you ask for, because God doesn't forget. He's always faithful on his promises. And that's another thing that you have to remember when you're in transition. All the things that you've been praying for, all the things that you've been asking God for, you've been believing in, you've been manifesting, they're coming. We'll talk about manifesting in another video. But one thing when you're manifesting is you cannot get attached to the time frame. That is number one key when it comes to manifesting whatever it is you want in your life, the desires of your heart. You must not be attached to the timing. Just know that it's already done. Just keep it in your mind. vision board, affirmations, whatever you got to do, and know that it's going to happen. And look for the signs, look for the synchronicity. I have tons of videos. I don't have tons of videos. Let me take that back. I have a few videos on angel numbers and synchronicity, and I will go deeper into what synchronicity is, but God will show you little things, little nudges, give you insight that, hey, you're on the right track. Keep believing, don't give up on your dreams, okay? And so for any woman out there, any of you ladies out there that you're in a period of transition in your life, you've closed the door on one chapter of your life, or you've got a promotion and it requires more responsibility, more knowledge, more insight, more wisdom, or you've been playing it small. You might be a woman that's been playing it small, hiding yourself, not putting your gifts out there in the forefront, not sharing your power, your light, your voice, your music, your art, your cooking, your words of knowledge, whatever it is that you do well. You have not been sharing that. You just been sitting on that gift, and you acknowledge that, and you taking the steps, the actions to step into your power. That transition time is critical, because it's like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm on to the new, but there's like this little period of stillness. There's like this eerie stillness that where you have to keep God in the forefront of your mind. You have to stay positive. You have to speak those things that are not as though they were. You have to speak into your own spirit. You have to speak out loud, hey, that you have the victory in your life. You're no longer the victim, but you have the victory in every area of your life. You're going to overcome every obstacle. You're going to overcome every challenge, and you are ready for the task. You are ready for the job. You are ready for this new promotion that God is giving you the opportunity to do. You are ready for this new business you want to start. You are ready for this new career change, or you're ready to get married, or you're ready to have a baby, or you're ready to go to school. A lot of times this eeriness comes when there is a major life change, and into this next level there's many blessings, many opportunities, creative insights, more wisdom, more everything you've been asking God for, but it's like you're in transition. And that's the part where you can get in a funk, because we all know that things don't happen overnight. Some things require you to take action, to take a class, to call that person you've been calling, to send that email, to start that video, to open that shop, whatever that shop looks like to you, to start taking clients, whatever kind of clients. Intuitively inside your intuition what you are supposed to do. So from my experience, I don't want you to, if you're in a major transition in your life and you've closed the chapter but you're not fully immersed in this new lifestyle that you have, I just want you to be aware of what you're telling yourself. Go outside too. One of the harmful things of being in transition is isolating yourself, staying in the house, not talking to anybody about it. Now everybody does not have the best intentions for you. I understand that, and everybody does not want you to succeed, and it's hard to trust people who you can confide in. They're not going to go tell your business to everybody, so I understand that. So make sure you find somebody that you can trust with whatever is going on with you. And if you can't trust anyone, and you say, Amber, I can't trust anyone, I don't have any friends, I don't have anybody to talk to, write it down in a journal. Tell God about it. Sometimes, we have layers and layers of things that we're dealing with, that we're trying to release and let go, that we need help with. And sometimes when we're trying to talk to God, the words just doesn't come out. So a lot of times what I used to do is, when I couldn't formulate the words, I would just grab my journal and I would pray, but I would write. I would just write and just not even think about what I'm writing. Whatever came to my mind, I would just let it flow. And a lot of times at the end of that prayer and venting and telling God, you know, what's been going on with me, what I've been dealing with, a lot of times I will have insight and I will have an answer, or I'll have some level of awareness, some encouragement to help me to get to the next, overcome this challenge and get to the next one. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling on my words. So challenges are never going to stop. Mountains are always going to be before us. But when you climb a mountain and you finally reach the top and you've conquered something, and then it's time to start something new and you go down the mountain, you're like, man, you know, I did all that work from the previous thing I was trying to do. I did all that work climbing that mountain. It was so hard. It was not easy. And then you think about how you felt when you first succeeded to the top of that mountain, and all the joy it felt to conquer that goal, to overcome that challenge. And now you're back down and there's another mountain to face, because there's another level that God is calling you to go to. And we never stop growing. We never arrive. There is always another level for us to reach. There is always a balance that we're trying to create in our lives. That it's a struggle having balance in life. And a lot of times the pendulum swing is always swinging, and we get one thing done and then something else, and so we're always like this. So we're always striving to be our best selves. So I just want to encourage you that sometimes transition can feel like depression, but, and let me say this, I do not want, depression is a real thing, and I empathize with people who suffer from depression. And if you feel like you really are depressed, you know, make sure that you talk to someone about it, especially if you're having harmful thoughts. Make sure you talk to someone. This video is for inspirational and entertainment purposes only, so all opinions are my own. So please take what resonates and take this opinion on your own. So I just want to say that, because mental health and depression are a real thing, and I'm not taking away from anybody's depression if they feel like they really are depressed. That's not what I'm saying. However, I am aware that my transition kind of had symptoms of depression, you know, kind of like blah, eerie stillness feeling, nothing's happening, nothing's going on, you know, what's my next move. Hey guys, so my battery died. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope I was clear. If I wasn't clear, or if you would like to hear more about you know, staying positive when your life is in transition, when you're closing one chapter to another, please let me know in the comments. But baby girl is awake, and I think that's gonna be it for this video. And hopefully I can, like I said before, continue to stay in the rhythm of making more videos, because I am a full-time mom and full-time online student. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.